What's up, everybody? It's your boy Melfi for another review. And today I'll be talking about thoughts on the 2018 DC animated film Batman Ninja, released back in 2018. In the US, it was released on home media, while in Japan, it was released in theaters and became a success after that. But of course, remember, and this is actually the first Batman film to be mostly done in Japan. And it's actually quite interesting because I actually seen this film. I actually liked it. But yeah, before we begin, did you subscribe? Did you hit the bell? If so, did you get sucked in by Gorilla Grodd's time machine and sent back to feudal Japan? Yeah. Along with the supervillains of Gotham, now feudal lords of each territory. So, well, yeah, find a way to survive. So yeah, Batman Ninja was directed by Junpei Misosaki, produced by Warner Brothers, and animated by Kamikaze Douga and YamatoWorks, which features DC comic characters Batman, Takashi Okazaki, the creator of Afro Samurai, is the character designer for the film. The first poster was revealed at October 5th of 2017, and the trailers were released by later December 1st of 2017. Betty, I have not seen the trailer. Why I haven't seen it? 2 words. Hurricane Maria. When the hurricane hit back in September, we still did have power. If you wonder when I had power back, August of 2018, almost a whole year. Yeah. And no internet, so we'll have to go out and get some good signal because the towers were still destroyed and had to put new ones. Yeah, that's how shitty that situation was back in 2017. Yeah. Now I was saying, the film was released in the US in digital format back in April 24th of 2018. And it was released physically on May 8th. While in Japan, it was released theatrically on June 15th. In its American release, writers Leo Chu and Eric Garcia have admitted to rewriting the film from the original Japanese script written by Kazuki Nakashima, ultimately making two very different versions of the same film. Wow. Of course, it was produced by Takanori Yamaguchi, which we have 2 different casts. For the Japanese cast, we have Koichi Yamadera, Wataru Takagi, Ai Kakuma, Rei Kugimiya, Ochu Osuka. It was edited by Kiyoshi Hirose, and music by Hugo Kano, and production with Warner Bros. Japan, DC Entertainment, Kamikaze Douga, YamatoWorks, and Barnum Studio. Which has 2 languages, Japanese and English, with a running time of 85 minutes. Which, wow. And here are the voice cast for both the English and Japanese. For Batman, it was played by Koichi Yamadera. For the English, it's Roger Craig Smith. The Joker, Wataru Takagi, and Tony Hale. Catwoman, Ai Kakuma, and Great Griffin. Harley Quinn, Rei Kugimiya, and Tara Strong, which, if you recall, Tara Squirrel is very famous because she's well known for different characters and animation. Alfred, voiced by Hochu Otsuka, in English is Adam Crosdale. Gorilla Grodd, Takahito Koyasu, and Fred Tatasiore. Dick Grayson, aka Nightwing, voiced by Daisuke Ono and Adam Crosdale. We have Damian Wayne, Robin, Yuki Kaji, and single version Yuri Lowenthal. Also have Jason Todd, aka Red Hood, voiced by Akira Ishida, and again voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. So he's voicing both Robin and Red Hood. Cool. But let's see something here. Oh, okay. Some of the voice act, unlike the Japanese ones. Wait, let me see. No, I'm mistaken because the Japanese have their own voice actor for each character, while in the English one, some of the voice actors have to voice two characters, like Adam Crosdale has to voice both Alfred and Nightwing, while Yuri Lowenthal voices both Damian Wayne and Jason Todd. Okay. That sounds interesting. We also have Tim Drake, the Red Robin, voiced by Kengo Kawanishi and Will Friedle. We have Deathstroke, aka Wade Slade Wilson, voiced by Junichi Suwabe, and English counterpart Fred Tadasiori. Wait a minute. Okay, I was right. We got another one who's doing double. Fred's voicing both Gorilla Grodd and Death Slade. Who knew? Let's continue, shall we? Oh yeah, Tara Strong. Let's see. She's also voicing both Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. But the Japanese voice actor for Poison Ivy is Atsuko Tanaka. We have two fights voiced by Toshiyuki Morikawa and his English counterpart Eric Balsa. The Penguin voiced by Cho. Well, for crying out loud, it's Tom Kenny. Awesome. I didn't even recognize it was Tom Kenny. I know Tom Kenny. He's the voice of SpongeBob. And also, he does others characters as well. But I did not know Tom Kenny was the Penguin in this film. They did a good job hiding his voice, so it won't be unrecognizable. We also have Bane, voiced by Kenta Miyake, which I think he does both the Japanese and English, since, well, Bane has a limited appearance, so yeah. We have Ain, who is one of the Ninja Clan, voiced by Yuji Ueda and Matthew Yang King. While Mokichi and Momi, which are the little capucha monkeys, are voiced by Anna Mukio and Jui Nagatsuma. Wow. So you got sorry, hold it. Okay, for the English version, you have some voice actors doing double. While the Japanese voice actor, you have each Japanese voice actor for one single role. Except for Kenta Miyake, who voices Bane, which is a small role whenever we see Batman just flipped Bane over while he's being chased by Joker's men through the streets of ancient Japan. Which he only says a few words, so yeah. And you only have a few actors doing double, like Tara Strong. Who else? Fred Tatasciore. Adam Crossdale. Let's see, I haven't missed anything. Nope, I didn't miss nobody, so yeah. Damn. And besides that, yeah, a lot of whole casts here, I tell you what. As for storyboard, we have Junichi Yamamoto, who does the pastoral scene, and Taguchi Miyamoto, the pastoral scene. If you don't remember that scene, that I don't know, remember, because you had a lot of different animation scenes. Like, okay, you have the scene where Red Hood finds the Joker, but with amnesia. He starts beating both of them up until Batman interferes because they have amnesia until they realize they're planning some type of plant that brings back their memories and their crazy selves. Which the animation there is pretty good. Yeah, a lot of different animation styles. First, you have the scene where they're in Gotham, then when they are transported back in ancient Japan, more specifically Edo, which is now Tokyo. It's actually pretty good. They have 3 styles of animation. I think there's more. It's kind of funny. They actually add a lot of detail, including the final battle, which is a giant robot, a giant Gundam robot battle, which is actually pretty cool. Each of the villains have their own Gundam. You got, let's see, the Jokers, you got Penguin, you got Slade, you got Two-Face, you got Poison Ivy's. Damn. And also a ship battle as well. Between Gorilla Grodd, Joker, and Two-Face. But yeah. There's a lot of detail here. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. Because remember, this film is not... It's fully made in Japan, so yeah. I give credit where credit's due. The style and everything. And you got a whole lot here. In different animation studios. Like, you got some from the ones I mentioned, including others like Miyato Animation, Studio Candy Box, Alibaba Crow. Which, those are other studios, animation studios as well, who took part of it. You also have Studio BU as well. Yep, T2 Studio. Which, yeah, a lot. And a lot of... And these are the Japanese ones. Remember, this is made in Japan, so... This is actually a pretty good anime film of Batman. Especially taking place in feudal Japan. That's quite genius, if you ask me. And let's talk about the landscape there. Man. The animation landscape there. You had 2 different sequences, like when Red Hood finds Joker and Harley with amnesia, as they're like peasants farming. Until, you know, Red Hood likes to beat them up. Until Batman intervenes. It's like a watercolor animation style for that scene right there. Actually pretty neat. You also have the still version where Robin explains, I think this is Robin or Red Robin, I think, explaining Batman about the way of the Bat Clan does, including when they find Harley and Joker and where they're located after the ship exploded. Literally, they just blew up their own ship by staying on top of a powder keg while Batman tried to save them. And you see the animation from for the explosion where Batman tries to save them, but when it explodes, it goes back from color to black and white from the explosion, which is actually pretty cool. I also like that because it actually teaches Batman a lesson about respecting the old ways. Because remember, Batman always relies on his technology and everything. He thought he has the upper hand and realized that if you have technology, the old way will bite you in the ass. And that Joker showed him the old way is the better way. Strangely, I go for him, but it's kind of true because first time we see Batman, he's got his Batmobile, then his Batcycle, his Batwing, and all were destroyed by the Joker using primitive devices, including a giant robot, well, half-finished robot. One by one, he lost everything, including his Batsuit, which, of course, high-tech. And now he has to rely on the old ways, like wearing ancient armor, which, of course, the Bat Clan suited him with an old, like a Bat-themed ninja armor, closest to a samurai armor. Which, of course, is actually pretty cool. It's like a good life lesson. In the ending, you have Bruce Wayne going to the marriage party in a horse-driven Batmobile. Literally, he's just there sipping tea. I just like a horse carriage, like a big-ass carriage, because the damn thing's huge. You can't even fit the streets of Gotham. Which we did get a glimpse of Catwoman, aka Selina, selling some ancient relic, and the thing she sold was a silver pot that Gorilla Grodd put a banana on. It still has the banana peel. Plus, you got in terms of characters, besides the leader of the Bat Clan to the villains, each of the villains has a unique design. You have Joker and Harley as I think Harley wearing that ruffle neck dress, and you have Joker rocking the mustache and goatee, which is actually pretty neat. Then you have then you have Penguin as well. Poison Ivy rocking her look. You also have Two-Face as well, reflecting both sides of Buddha. You have Slade. Well, face it, Slade's, you see him, he's like he's in a brothel, surrounded by women. As for Gorilla Grodd, we didn't get to see him until when Batman meets him in the hot springs where he's located. Explains why he built the Quake machine, which it was supposed to send the villains somewhere far away, but when Batman intervened, it sent all of them to feudal Japan. Which, of course, Gorilla Grodd joins alliance with Batman to stop Joker, but of course, he double-crossed him with Two-Face, which, of course, he quotes, Gorilla Grodd is always 2 steps ahead. Which, of course, with Two-Face. Which, of course, Selina joins them as well, but she has her own reasons. She wants to go home. In the future. Which, of course, so Catwoman gives Grodd one of the pieces of the Quakening that she snatched from Harley. Which, of course, we get back to Grodd in control, which turns out each of their own castles is connected to the Quakening, which, of course, each one is control. He gets control of all of them, which forms each of the castles forms a giant Gundam castle, which is actually pretty interesting if you ask me. But unfortunately, Joker arrives, which also he takes over the machine and kicks out Gorilla Grodd and Catwoman. Which, of course, leads a fight between him and Batman. Well, of course, Grodd was injured after saving Robin from a fallen boulder, which of course he gives Batman a flute which summons his army of monkeys, which form this giant ape-like fighter to fight against Joker's Gundam machine. Which is actually pretty interesting, and combined with the bats from the Bat Clan forms a giant Batman. But yeah, from the story to the animation, it was actually pretty cool. As for the marketing, Bandai released 8 SH figures of Batman Ninja, both Ninja Batman and Demon King Joker in mid-2018, which I saw the photos. I actually like them. I like the Joker as well. Nendoroid figures of Pop Team Epic characters Pop Buko, PP, dressed as Batman, Joker, respectively, were displayed at Warner Bros. Booth at Anime Japan in 2018. It was suggested by Junpei Misusaki at Kamikaze Douga. The studio animated both this film and Pop Team Epic television series. The crossover figures were accompanied by a 15-second television commercial where Papuco and Papini, in the aforementioned costume, reenact a sketch from Pop Team Epic comics before it jumps into the Batman Ninja scene. A manga adaptation by Masato Hisa was serialized in the Monthly Heroes magazine from June 30th of 2018 to September 1st of 2019. It was collected into 2 volumes. As for reception, it received an 82% Rotten Tomatoes after 17 reviews, with a rating of 6.6 out of 10. IGN awarded Batman Ninja a score of 9.7 out of 10, saying DC tried something new by bringing in visionary Japanese animators to offer a refreshing take on one of the company's most beloved characters, and finished product not only built upon the great adaptations that have come before, but surpassed them. The film earned $680,000 from domestic DVD sales and $2.9 million from domestic Blu-ray sales, bringing total domestic home video earnings to $3.6 million back in 2020, and manga adaptation won the Selling Award for Best Comic. And yeah, folks, and that was my thoughts on Batman Ninja, released back in 2018. And what are your thoughts on the film? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Are you a fan of anime? And if you're a fan of both anime and DC Comics, this is for you, actually. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what your favorite scene, your favorite character, especially the designs. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe, hit the bell, like this video. And remember, our goal is to hit 1 million subscribers, because by May of this year is our 11th anniversary from 2013 to 2023. So let's make this happen. And until then, have a great day, everybody. See ya.